Hi, and welcome to this soundbite episode of Marketing Margaritas. So this shorty episode is all about my favorite new way to explain SEO. So SEO is something I still get asked all the time what it actually is, and I get it. I get why people, even when I tell them what it is, search engine optimization, I can understand why people don't remember that, and even more so why they don't want to do it, because it sounds boring as fuck. So I found this analogy and I've sort of expanded on it, made it my own, and yeah, it's my new favorite way of explaining what SEO is, and I hope it helps to maybe help the meaning sink in a little bit more with you, and also a reminder about why it is so important for your business as well. Okay, so imagine that the internet is a huge library full of books, okay? And when you want to find a specific book in the library, then you go to the librarian and you tell them what it is that you're looking for. And then based on what you've told them, they go and find a list of books, like a selection of books that they think are going to suit what it is that you're looking for. So relating that to SEO, so search engines like Google or Bing, they're the librarians. And when you give them a search term, which we call keywords, so you tell them what you're looking for, so you type in what you're looking for, those librarians go and scour all of the books, i.e. websites, that are available, and then they return with a list or selection of books, websites, that they think will suit that query that you put in, that search term, those keywords sort of thing. So how this relates to SEO is that SEO is when an author, so someone who creates a book, i.e. creates a website, wants to help make their book even easier for the librarian to find, so that the librarian can then give it to the people who are wanting to look at that book. So you're basically just making your book or your website as user-friendly and searchable as possible. So there's so many things you can do for SEO. Like people like, how to improve my SEO? Like it's just like saying something like, oh yeah, go and tick this one box and you're done. There's a lot of different things you can do, which is both a good or a bad thing. And there's a lot of things that you can do. You don't even necessarily need to go to a developer and stuff. There's stuff that you can actually do too. But there's three key things in this analogy to think of. One of them is using specific words that people are actually searching for, so those keywords, using them in your book so that it makes it, or your website, so it makes it easy for the librarian to relate that search term to your website. You also want a clear and easy to navigate website so that both the librarian and the reader can get what they want from your book. And you want to get other websites linking to yours as well. So this is in a sense of like, say you're reading something and it says, to find out more about this topic, head to here. So that linking, whether that is from it could be from any kind of referring website, but getting links to your website, your book, which is your website, from other websites is also really useful for your SEO as well, because it just makes you more accessible, more searchable, more findable. So all of these things help your librarians to get your book into the hands of your readers. I hope I haven't lost you in that analogy. I think it's really quite simple, but I just keep saying books and readers over again, so I hope everyone's on board there. But my wrap up for it is basically that SEO is about helping the librarians of the internet put your book in the hands of the people who want to read it. And I think that's a really important point there, is it's not just about getting your book to every single person. It's about getting it to the people who actually want to read it, because they're the ones that are going to make use of your website and then actually, work with you, or, book in with you, or do whatever it is that your website is geared to do. So I hope that analogy has helped clear things up and hasn't muddied things more. But hit me up and let me know how you went with it. Cheers. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Marketing Margaritas. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, ask if you can please share, subscribe, and leave a review to help us reach even more people who have a passion for marketing and the occasional margarita.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Marketing and Margaritas. Find more free marketing tips, tricks and laughs at rebelnation.com.au.